Hey coaches, Becky here. Welcome to episode 2 of placement of your coaches and why we recommend what we recommend, okay? So I got the question today of why do we recommend that you put your spouse on your weak leg, right? Really, why do you put your spouse as your first coach on your weak leg? Why wouldn't you put them on your strong leg or your team leg? Right? So if you've watched the last video about placement of coaches, what that means versus, your personally sponsored coaches, you'll remember a diagram that looked kind of like this, right? That showed, if this is me and that's, a coach that I sponsored and this is you, right? You are sharing this team leg or your strong leg with all of your upline. So what that means is that you place coaches down here. Also, they place coaches down here, I place coaches down here, etc. And this downline builds out pretty rapidly, right? Because you have multiple people contributing to the number of coaches that get placed in this part of the organization. So what that means to you financially, obviously, is that all the volume collects from all these people that are downline from you. And so that goes into a volume bucket, or what I like to call a piggy bank, right? That is saved for you once you're emerald, and it begins to accumulate volume in there. So it's accumulating fast, right? Because you've got multiple people adding volume to this downline continually, right? So what they do in Beachbody is they put a benchmark on this volume bucket on your strong leg or team leg. Okay, and that is 200 personal volume. So once this bucket reaches 200 personal volume, you have the opportunity to take advantage of what they call a cycle bonus. But you're only eligible to use that 200 volume over here for the bonus if you also have 100 volume over here. All right, so I'm not going to spend the rest of this video talking about volume and all that stuff, but just know that the volume on your strong leg many times takes care of itself. It'll build up to 200 volume easily, right? Or more. You might end up with 1,000 volume over there. And it's just going to sit there waiting for you to take advantage of it and get paid on it until you have enough volume on this side to reach the benchmark for both of these, and then boom, you cycle and you get paid. As an Emerald coach, you get paid $14, I think. $15. I can't remember. Anyway, okay, so to the point of why you want to put your spouse on your weak leg or your private leg versus your team leg, right? So, you would think originally, right? Oh, if I put my spouse here, then they're going to get to take advantage of all this volume as well. Yes, that's true. But then you and your spouse have to build out your weak legs before you will ever be able to take advantage of any of this volume. So the reason why we say put your spouse as your very first coach over here is, number one, that way they will be at the top of any coach that gets placed down here, either by you or by any other coach that you sponsor down here. So they will be the maximum recipient of volume on your entire leg, which is great. Okay. Also, the reason you want them over here is because you, as a, couple, or if you are running your spouse's business center for them, you then have much more control over volume being generated on this leg because you have control to put orders through your spouse's business center whenever you want, right? So let's say that it's the middle of the month, right? And you've already made Success Club in your business center. So what I would do after that is I would then put all my remaining orders through my spouse's business center because that's going to create volume in this volume bucket. And your volume on your strong side is already being taken care of by the coaches that you place over here, and the orders that your team that's on this leg places, etc. So what you need to focus on is making sure that this leg generates at least 100 personal volume as often as possible. Okay, so the goal is to get to this benchmark, this 200 to 100 benchmark, as many times as you possibly can in a week. All right, so as an Emerald coach, you have a cap on the amount of volume the amount of team cycle bonus you can earn by, maxing out this payout plan. I believe as an Emerald, it's like $250. As a Diamond, it's like $1,000 a week. And then as a Star Diamond and up higher and higher and higher, it goes up to, 15-star diamond coaches can earn a maximum of $12,000 per week just from maximizing this exact topic. Okay, so that's why we recommend you put your spouse over here. Is so if you're accumulating a lot of volume over here, then you can put orders through your spouse's business center and build up the volume in this piggy bank over here so that you hit this benchmark and hit this benchmark and get paid. Okay, that is the ultimate goal. This plus this equals money for you. Okay, that's all there is to it, folks. So that's why we say put your spouse on your weak leg. If you don't know which one is your weak leg, ask your sponsor coach and they will be able to tell you. Okay, hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, as always, email me at fitnesswithbecky@gmail.com. Peace.